Welcome to another edition of Coffee with the Goose, where we talk about things that are, let's see, it's been a while, interesting, fascinating, and irritating. Yeah, I remember. Okay, good to have you back with me. I am the Goose. Yeah, it's me. It's sunny out, so I'm out here enjoying the disease-free weather, and I'm so tired of all that. It's with the spring weather here. In the wind and the sunshine, all will be well. The good Lord is going to smile, has been smiling on us. It's going to be okay. And, it's time to start talking in earnest boxing again, because it's coming. It's coming. Now, I have been hearing rumors, and you know how I feel about rumors, but I think there's some truth to this. I'm starting to believe that Manny Pacquiao is going to fight Terence Crawford this summer. Yeah, I believe it. Why do I believe it? Well, for a few reasons. First of all, although I really tend not to believe much of Bob Arum, I'm not a big Bob Arum fan. Top Rank, who Pacquiao used to fight for. Well, that's who is, starting the talk about Pacquiao Crawford. Terence Crawford, the only reason he hasn't fought is Crawford is still with Top Rank and Pacquiao is not. But Bob Arum says they are in tentative talks for this fight to happen. So we'll see. Also, there are several YouTubers talking about this fight like it's already a done deal. Well, it's not a done deal, but when that many people start talking about it, it gets your attention. Plus, it's been said that Pacquiao himself is the one that went to Bob Arum and said, yeah, let's make this thing happen. Now, let's do a little homework here and get you up to speed on who is who and who's got the belt and, who could be fighting who in the welterweight division. There are 3 title holders. There are 4 belts in the welterweight division. Manny Pacquiao has 1, Terence Crawford has 1, and Errol Spence Jr. has 2. He defeated Sean Porter, as you remember, last summer. Now, Pacquiao, we've talked so much about Errol Spence Jr. and that horrible car accident he was in. And, there's so many questions as to whether he is still fit physically or mentally to, take on the big dogs. Because, I've learned this firsthand. When you take a tumble like that and you almost die, it doesn't just affect you physically, you are mentally scarred. And hopefully that's not the case with Errol Spence Jr. But with Terence Crawford, at one time, Crawford and Pacquiao were both members of the Top Rank community. Now, since Pacquiao left Top Rank, both Bob Arum and Terence Crawford have been talking a little too much. They both said that Pacquiao was afraid of Crawford and ducked him when he was with Top Rank. Do you believe that? No, I don't believe that either, because Pacquiao has ducked nobody. Look at the record. He's fought anybody and everybody. He's never ducked a fighter in his life, and Terence Crawford would not be the first one. Now, Crawford, with all due respect, he deserves respect. He's an Omaha, Nebraska native. He's unbeaten, 36-0 with 27 KOs. So, Terence Crawford, or Bud as they call him, is the real deal. But there's a catch. Crawford, unfortunately, has not fought any real big-name opponents. Amir Khan knocked him out. Jeff Horn, I think he knocked him out too, or TKO. That's it. That's really the big names that Terence Crawford has battled. And again, all due respect, 36-0. But you know what? When your resume is weak, and let's face it, compared to Pacquiao or the other big dogs in the welterweight division, it is weak through no fault of his own. But he's frustrated that he hasn't been able to, land the big fight and hasn't been able to draw the big crowds and get the notoriety that he thinks he deserves. The only way you're going to do that, you and I both know, is to fight one of the big dogs. And well, there's really only a couple left, in my opinion, in the welterweight division. The other 2 title holders, Spence and Crawford, and maybe Sean Porter, and Keith Thurman is another one. But that's pretty much it. So I think Crawford really wants a piece of Pacquiao. We'll see. So most people you talk to, even those who know their boxing, think Crawford is just too much for Pacquiao. He's too young, too strong, too fast. He fights southpaw. He fights conventional. He's just too much for Pacquiao. Do you believe that? No, neither do I. But again, I'm not disrespecting Crawford. What I'm saying is, we've heard this song and dance before, many times before. I'll give you just a few names. Remember the first, his real coming out party, Pacquiao's, against Oscar De La Hoya? What was everybody saying, including those in Pacquiao's camp? Oh, no, don't do it. Oh, he'll kill Pacquiao. Well, guess what? Pacquiao embarrassed him and made him retire. Well, we heard it again a short time later with Miguel Cotto, another brawler, another tough guy from Puerto Rico. Pacquiao, TKO. Shane Mosley, again. Mosley, a puncher. Pacquiao embarrassed him. And then Antonio Margarito, there again. They said, oh, he was too big. He was, he outweighed him like, 27 pounds. He was too big. And Pacquiao sent him to the hospital, broke an orbital bone, and made him retire. So, to those who say Crawford or Spence or anybody is too much for Pacquiao and they'll embarrass him, no, I don't buy it. They got to do it first. Talk means nothing in the boxing world, unless you can back it up, and very few have been able to back that up against Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, he's 41. Yeah, I get it. But, judging by his last performance a year ago against Keith Thurman, he didn't look 40 years old, did he? No, he took on an undefeated champion, basically in his prime, knocked him down within the first 2 minutes, had him running for his life in the 10th round after a body shot, and I don't know why it was a split decision. Pacquiao won convincingly and, solidified his spot as not only one of the greatest fighters of all time, but one of the greatest fighters now. He's still the not just a champion, but he's still feared. People are still afraid of Manny Pacquiao, and for good reason. But I don't think Terence Crawford is one of them. I don't think he's afraid of Pacquiao. I think he wants the big money. He wants the big bout. He wants to take, and good for him. I'm a big fan of Terence Crawford. He's got all the skills and he's got that attitude. You watch some of his fights and you'll see Crawford doesn't back down from anybody. He's got all the tools and mentally as well. He's got what it takes. So I'd love to see this fight. I have heard a couple of YouTubers say, "Oh, Pacquiao beat him easily." Yeah, not easily. I also actually heard one YouTuber who I respect say Pacquiao will knock him out. I won't go so far as to say that. I think it'll be a great fight. I want to hear your opinion. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your opinions. Give me your 2 cents worth and I'll respond on the comment section of our channel. Pacquiao against Terence Crawford would be a great matchup, and I think it just might happen. Anyhow, that's it for this edition of Coffee with a Goose. I just want to let you know that very soon, in another week or so, we're going to delve into the Filipino fight scene and see just who is the next Manny Pacquiao. No one's going to equal Pacquiao's record, of course, but people are saying, well, this guy, there's one or two guys who really are champions. There's actually 3 champions right now from the Philippines. We'll take a look at all 3 fighters and we'll give you our opinion on who we think the next Manny Pacquiao is. Okay? So be ready for that. Again, thanks for watching Coffee with the Goose. Many, many thanks to all you subscribers, and we've got more coming very soon. Take care. Top shows. I'm old enough to remember Dragnet, so, it's just giving my age away here. I have to hit the right note. Ah! Welcome!
First time after quarantine video.
Yes.
What's this about, Rob?
Welcome to another edition of Coffee with the Goose. Oh, no.